What's up, guys? My name is Mark, and this is another Comic Crazy review for the second week of November 2009. It's November 11th, 2009. And I got a couple comics that I'm going to review. Now, I have more reviews on comiccrazyreviews.webs.com, including the one that you get the Indigo ring with, Rebels 10, which is surprisingly better than Doom Patrol. If you don't know what Doom Patrol is, watch the last episode of this and you'll find out. But I split them up. I got 3 on there and 3 over here. So without further ado, let's begin. Spider-Man 611. Yes, it has Deadpool in it. And yes, you're expecting greatness. But you don't get it. Why? Not because of the story. No, the story's alright. Not because of Deadpool or Spider-Man. No, they're written fine. It's the artwork. The artwork is really crappy. I mean, I'm not going to show you it all, but it sucks. It looks like some 5-year-old drew it. I understand it's probably supposed to be the comic story, you know, art with awesome new age, you know, art, but I didn't like it, and it got me out of the story. And that's one of the biggest things that you can never do with me. And also not be reader friendly. Like Final Crisis. Anyway, above all though, people are going to still buy this. I'm just warning you, the art's not that great. 7 out of 10. It is a good read though. I mean, just don't let the artwork get you out of it. Let's go with the one that gives you the Agent Orange ring. Yeah. Booster Gold number 26. As you can see from the cover, this is the Black Lantern Blue Beetle that died in Infinite Crisis. That personally I thought was just okay when he was alive, but when he's dead and he says all this shit that he was saying when he was alive, it's fucking creepy. Yeah, seeing him rip out people's hearts and his one-liners are kind of creepy. I gotta say, out of all the Blackest Night tie-ins so far, this is probably the best reader-friendly one. And I'm saying that even with the Blackest Night, you could get into this really quick. They explained who the Blue Beetle was, and Booster Gold, and how he actually reacted to Blue Beetle's funeral, which was pretty cool. I liked it. It got you really into it, and you started caring for the character. Kind of like Doom Patrol didn't do. I gotta give this an 8 out of 10. This is probably one of the best comics that you get. Plus you get a Sinestro, Agent Orange ring. This is a must-buy. I would highly recommend it. I would have rated it a little more if it had a little more, you know, events going on. And plus, I mean, you can't give something a 10 out of 10 without actually reading the whole damn story. So, I gotta say, this so far is an 8 out of 10. Hopefully the next one carries on and brings it all to a halt with a 10 out of 10 rating. But so far, it's an 8 out of 10. Without rambling too much. But yeah, gotta buy that. Especially because you get a ring with it too. It's worth it. Last comic I'll be talking about. Blackest Night, Green Lantern Corps, number 42. I said it before, I said it again. Green Lantern Corps, which one should you buy? If you're going to buy one, buy Green Lantern. Just because this has been dragging through the Blackest Night. Now it's starting to pick up. Especially something huge happens to Kyle Reinhardt that will hopefully pay off. I gotta say, if you were reading Green Lantern, must buy this. You must buy this. If you're not reading Green Lantern Corps, you should buy this. I mean, this is a major event that's happening in Blackest Night that will probably affect the major story. So I gotta say, this takes place also after issue 4 of Blackest Night, and completely you could tell in this too. So what do I give it? I give it an 8 out of 10. I mean, yeah, it was good, and hopefully it keeps rolling and rolling, especially because sources say that Guy Gardner will become a Red Lantern, which is pretty cool, and hopefully that happens. but it didn't happen in this, so I'm not spoiling anything. It's just something else big happens. So yeah, you gotta pick that up. Now, the trade of the week that I'm going to be talking about is Agent Orange, just because of the Orange Lantern ring I got, which is a 4-part series comprised of the storyline right after Rage of the Red Lanterns, which was amazing. But this one wasn't. This one dragged. It also has to deal with Hal Jordan having a blue ring. So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of things going on, but it drags so much you stop caring. And while you're reading this, you just want to get to the Blackest Night. So, as well as, too, you could compare it to the other 3 storylines that came out right after Sinestro Corps War, which was Rage of the Red Lanterns, Green Lantern, Secret Origin, and this one. You would probably rate this one the lowest out of all 3 of them. So, I mean, if you're reading Blackest Night and you want to know more about Larfreeze, this is good. If you want to know more about John Stewart and Fatality, you know, the newest Star Sapphire, read this. If you just want a quick read to introduce a new Corps, as well as the battle between the Blue Lanterns and Agent Orange, read this and how they got to it. And also, you get to see one really cool thing. Well, 2, you see Hal actually touch the Orange Lantern, which makes him the Orange Lantern for like 2 seconds, which is pretty cool. You hear what he thinks when he has greed in his heart, or avarice, whatever you want to call it. But also, you get to see how conniving the Guardians of the Universe have actually become. They have become slime balls, and I love it. And that's the only 2 things that are really, 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 really interesting in this. But above all else, if you want to know more about it, check out these. You can find it in trade. I believe it came out already, but if it hasn't, it's through 39 of Green Lantern through 42. So yeah, so those are my reviews for the 2nd week of November. Hopefully you guys picked up your rings. You know, it matches the other 2 that I have gotten. And hopefully in 2 weeks, these 4 fingers right here will be filled with rings. So until next time, guys, keep reading those comics and check out my website. One last thing, too. I'm really proud to say that I got 2 announcements here. That, you know, I'm starting podcasts, and you can check those out on my website, comiccrazyreviews.webs.com, as well as someone else joined the Comic Crazy Review team, and that is Boxing Type X. You also know him as Anthony James. He does great toy reviews. You can see them now on comiccrazyreviews.webs.com, as well as he's going to start writing his own comic reviews. It's great to have someone else on that website. I'm looking to get more people on there. I'm still asking, but it's great to have him on there so far. Hopefully we could build a community on there for reviewers to get their own opinions. But so check out those podcasts and check out Boxing Type X's videos on there, as well as his reviews. So until next time, guys, peace out. Keep reading those comics.